time that I talk about shit that happened. 2 months ago. Like, actually talk about it this time instead of make a shitty 10-minute effort apology video. Not even video, it was a document. And I will admit in that document I did not try. I was so desperate to try and fix things that, I was rushing it. I could have put a lot more into it. I could have put a lot of effort into it. I could have actually apologized to the victims of the people that I affected in it. I could have included a lot more about what happened in it. Since this happened, there's been a lot of other things that I've figured out recently. So let's start out with the first thing. There, in 2019, I joined the emo dance community in 2019. In April 17th, 2019. I was a nobody. I had no friends, nobody. Nothing. And I started talking to people around there, and I had never been in a community before. At all. I had been... No, I hadn't. That was the first actual community that I'd ever joined. I joined it when I was 14 years old. Sometime in 2019, I was talking to someone that was of higher rank, like a really popular person in there, and I started running with the lie that I was 1 year older than I actually said I was, so that I could seem cooler, because they called me 12 and I was not about to stand for that. And for some reason, I lied about my age. I have been running with this lie ever since then. I apologize for that. That was not good of me to do. That was not okay of me to do. I should not have lied about my age at all. Because it has affected so much just from me lying about that one little thing. I lied about my age saying that I was 1 year older than I actually was. Anyways, fast forward in 2019, I meet someone named Loymology. Good guy. Really like this guy. He's really cool, really funny, really talented. But he was the first friend that I ever had online. To fast forward a little bit longer, he introduces me to someone named Spec. We decided to make a group chat with another person called Stan, who is May now, if you don't know who that is. And one other person, Chap. This group chat was called The Gang, and that is how I originally met my first group of friends on Discord. Sometime in 2019, like later down the line, I started to date Chomps. That was the first person that I'd ever dated online, but his and my relationship was more or less just a joke. We both considered it a joke. In the middle of our relationship, I met someone named DeathTap. DeathTap, I hope you all know who that is, is a very bad human being. Very bad. They are basically the reason why all of this has happened, but not in the way that you think. In 2019, when I was 14, right before, like a month before I turned 15, I met DeathTap. No, it was like 2 months before I turned 15, I met DeathTap. And they seemed so nice. They seemed so normal, so caring, so, friendly. Fast forward a month, and they're in my DMs trying to ERP with me. Trying to send me porn. Trying to do weird shit. And keep in mind, they were 18 at this time. They did the same thing to another person named Expic in the community, except they were dating them, and they did extremely bad things with them. The same thing that I did to Chap, almost, pretty much. The difference between them and me is that, well, there's really no difference, except for the fact that they were 18 and I was only 15 when I did my thing to Chap. I'll get on to what I did to Chap in a little bit. And what I did to Chap was not forgivable. But again, I'll get to that in a second. I gotta continue the story. I met that Tap. They introduced me to ERPing, and well, they effectively groomed me at the age of 14. And this is not a one-time thing that they did with me. They did this multiple times before I even dated Chap. Maybe over 12 times they did this with me. I did not know what I was doing with them. I didn't realize how bad it was. At all. Um, and when I originally met them, again, I thought that they were just a nice person, just a nice friend. But I didn't know how the internet worked. I didn't know how the internet worked until 2021. That is when I fully understood what I was and who I was doing. Who I was and what I was doing. Flash forward about, what is it, 2 months? 3 months? 4 months after I turned 18? 15. But to everyone, I was still 16. Chap and I started talking in our DMs. At first it was just friendly talk, banter. And then it turned into him and I wanting to date. I agree, at the age that I was, I should have known that an 11-year-old and a 15-year-old should not have been dating. I agree that that was bad. And with the things that I did to Chap in my DMs that you have all seen is not okay. I understand that. And I ERP'd with Chap on 2 different occasions. 2 or 3, something like that. And I didn't know the gravity of what I was doing. I didn't know that it was something bad. Because I had been taught by Death Tap that it was just something that people do. Something that people do for fun. I had been implanted with this bad ideology that, ERPing was just normal. And I did not realize what I was doing to Chap whenever I did that with him. Flash forward 2 months later. I had, I believe, broken up with Chap. I felt really, really bad about doing it because the whole reason, I believe, why we dated in the first place was I did not want him to be upset. He was very depressed. I'm not calling him out for that. I'm glad that he's doing better now. I really am. I'm happy for you, Chap. So, flash forward 2 months. We broke up in right before Christmas or after Christmas. Or in 2020. The very beginning of 2020. I had broken up with Chap because I realized that the age difference was a little extreme. It was very extreme. And it was not okay. I realized that too late. And I'm not trying to forgive that I did that. After Chap, I've dated a lot of people in the community since then. I dated Chaos right after that. Then I dated Allow Sleep. Then I dated Xpic. And Nexpic, you're another person that I would like to apologize to. What I did to you was not okay. The harassment that I made you, like the uselessness that I made you probably feel was terrible of me to do. I am extremely sorry for what I did to you. It was not okay. really, really hope that you realize there's nothing for you to realize. I fucked up. It's 100% on me. It's not your fault. It was never your fault. You're a good person. You're a nice person. And I think you're cool. You're very awesome. Then past XPIC, I didn't date anybody for about 9 months. In 2022, when I was 17, Death Tap asked me out, officially. On February 21st, 2021. 2022. They were, at the time, they're 23 now, so at the time, they were 21. 17, 21 doesn't seem that bad, but it's still not good. I still didn't understand what Death had done to me at the time. I had only just recently realized that I had been groomed, actually. So then Death Tap and I started dating, and then I met my friends. The friend group: Bacon, Webbed, Wyatt, Strafe, Super, Piney, and I don't know if I'm forgetting someone. Then I met them, and they have been my friends for about. They were my friends for about 3 years. My best friends in the whole world. I had lied to them for 3 years. 3 years straight. About who I was, about my age, about what I had done, and I just treated them like shit. I am so sorry for the way that I treated all of you. I do know that's not the whole. You guys are extremely upset with me for what I did, and you guys are also very upset with me for how I treated you guys. What I did was not, forgivable, or okay. It was not okay with me to treat you guys like shit, like you guys were nothing, like harass you, be mean to you, call you out. I'm not gonna say that I want you guys' forgiveness, but I only did what I did because I used to think that it was funny, and I used to think that you guys thought it was funny. I'm not saying that makes it okay. I'm just saying why I did it. I have also in the past, in 2019 and 2020, I made Roblox Rule 34 of some people that I knew, and I sent it to people. The whole reason that I did that is because I can't remember properly, but I believe people asked for me to. I still should have said no, or still should have been like, nah, I shouldn't do that. I had been introduced to that by also Death Tap. And, well, I'm not the same person that I was in 2019. Everything that I did in 2019 and 2020, I would never, ever do again. And I've also tried to be improving on myself as well ever since this has all happened. I have also respected your guys' wishes to not want to talk to me or interact with me or be around me at all. Since this has happened, I have went back to school. I got a job, so I'm doing good. And I'm set to fully graduate next year. So I'll be finally done with school and finally get my diploma. There's a couple things that I would like to clarify that have been said in this document. There were others that I did ERP with that was not just Chap. There was Chap, and there was Paint. Paint, I'm very sorry for what I did to you. Then there was XPIC that I also did. XPIC, I'm sorry that I did that with you too. I, again, just thought that was something that normal couples did online. I would just like apologize for all of my actions. Give an actual apology for everything that I did. When this video goes up, I will not try and interact with anyone. I will just let everybody organically see it in time. I am so sorry for everything that I have caused for everyone. Everyone's so disappointed in me for what I stood for, the leader that I was, to just ruin that image for what I did was not okay. I will continue to go to my therapist. I will continue to try and better myself. And I will continue to be on my own way. There's one other thing that I'd like to talk about, actually. I'm going to turn up my gain for this. There. Okay. I would like to talk about what happened on that night. About the things that I said about what happened on that night. You know what I'm talking about. July 17th or 18th at 2 in the morning, when I woke up and saw the document, saw everything that had been made, I reacted very confused, very lost, very fucked up, basically. I didn't know how to react to what happened. So I started saying, "Oh, it was just a joke. I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that it was just a joke at all." But when you wake up to when you go to bed excited to go, wake up and hang out with your friends the next day because you finished all of your work for that day. You don't have to go work on a stupid fucking video game. And you can finally hang out with your friends again. And then you wake up the next morning. Or not even the next morning. You wake up 3 hours after you fall asleep to 73 DMs from every single person that you've ever met. To your best friends blocking you. To your best friends even too upset to talk to you. And yelling at you. It hurts. I woke up so confused. The first thing that I did was try and contact my friends and explain things to them, but I didn't know how. It had just happened. I was half asleep. I had ran outside in the fucking night to go talk to them. I didn't want to wake up my parents. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the things that I did. I'm sorry for how I treated you. I'm sorry for my ego getting the better of me. And I'm sorry for abusing my power. I'm sorry that I couldn't have been a better friend. I I woke up that next morning. First thing that I wanted to do was DM Death Tap. I wanted to talk to them and, explain what happened. It's funny because 2 months later, I'm still getting harassment for what I did. People are still friending my account, trying to harass me, or just outright doing it in general. I want to move on. I'm trying to move on, but it's making it very hard when people are still trying to find me, still trying to mess me up, even though I don't want to even try anymore. But that's besides the point. It doesn't matter what I want. What matters is that you guys are hopefully doing better, are hopefully having a good time, and are hopefully, happy and laughing still, like we all used to. Well, this is gonna do it for the rest of this. Um, Hope you guys, enjoy the games that come out next year. We got GTA 6 and Black Ops 6 coming out. This is gonna be cool. Hope you guys enjoy those.